From the Diplomat Hotel in Hollywood, Florida, it's the 1979 Miss Florida USA Beauty Pageant. In tonight's show, a special appearance by the fabulous Fifth Dimension. And now, here is your host for this evening, an exciting new singing star and a talented composer, Jerome Stucco.
Good evening and welcome to the 1979 Miss Florida USA Beauty Pageant. Tonight, one of the 51 of the most exciting women in Florida will be selected as the Sunshine State's official representative in the Miss USA Pageant next month on the national TV show from the mid-coast of Mississippi. Our young ladies have been here most of the week. They have enjoyed the sun, participated in sports, and have met many celebrities in addition to being judged throughout the day. And now, let's welcome the first 26 contestants, starting with number 1, Angie Hebert from Plantation. Angie's 18 years of age. Let's say hello to Nancy Mitchell. She's 18 years of age from Sebring. And from Compass Lake, 21-year-old Belva Myers. Cindy Cooper from Tallahassee. She's 21 years old. From Lutz, 20-year-old Vicki Maynard. G. Lorenzo is our next contestant. She's 20 years of age from Miramar. And please welcome Terry Klein. She's 19 years of old. And this is Joan Lombardi from Coral Gables. She's 20 years old. Here is Lisa Lyon from Newport Richey, 21 years of age. On her way down the runway now is from Miami, Leslie Duttenhofer. She's 21 years of age. Let's meet Christy DeLee Fox from Miami, 20 years old. Three-year-old lady from Riviera Beach. This is Janet Bishop. And welcome Doris Collins from Zolfo Springs. She's 17 and a half. Another one of our Miss Florida contests from Miami Springs, Lisa Smith, 18 years of age. to Monique Causa from Miramar. She's 21 years old. This is Gail Reedy. She's from Boynton Beach. She's 21 years of age. This is Gail Reedy, from Boynton Beach. She's 21 years of age. Prior to that was Linda Sasso from Miami. Say hello to Vicki Pierce from Lakeland, 18 years of age. From Tampa, welcome Angel Fleming, 18 years of age. Welcome from Fort Lauderdale, 20-year-old Jan Lasick. And coming down our walkway now, Miss Pam Pettis from Tallahassee. She's 22. This is Miss Kristen Tetzworth from Altamont Springs. She's 25 years of age. Say hello to Lisa Russian from Fort Lauderdale, 19 years of age. This is Diane Roberts. She's 23 years of age from Miami. And now from Miami, 20-year-old Susan Smith. And our final lady of this group of girls is Linnell Tolley from Panama City. She's 20 years of age. Those are our contestants. Soon we'll be bringing you the second half of our show. Welcome back. Now let's meet the rest of our contestants, starting with Miss Pam Burke from Tampa. She's 18 years old. Say hello to 18-year-old Sally Cunningham from Gulf Breeze. From Panama City, Barbara Meeks. She's 20 years old. This is Barbara Janicek, 24 years old, from Miramar. Welcome, Lori Hartel. She's from North Lauderdale. She's 23 years old. Joining us now is Rebecca Jilton. She's 24 years old, from Miami. Stewart. She's 17 and a half. Welcome, Cheryl Lanier from Zolfo Springs. She's 22 years old. 26-year-old from Tallahassee, Jean Blackwell. This is Sarah Gallen from Fort Lauderdale. She's 19 years old. Zarsky is next. She's from Hollywood. She's 24 years old. Here is Juanita Matthews. She's from Vero Beach. She's 18 years of age. Coming to us from Miami is Karen Ely. She's 18 years old. Welcome, Susan Happel. She's from Boca Raton. She's 19 years old. Welcome, Eugenia Rywant. She's from Miami, 23 years old. And here is 20-year-old Diane McGregor. She's from DeBerry. Welcome, Chris Halika. She's from Coral Springs. She's 18 years old. This is Tampa's Celine Smith. She's 19 years old. Here is Lisa Ware, 18 years old, from Miami. Coming down the walkway now is Leslie Monet. She's from Fort Myers. She's 20 years old. Happy to be here is Penny Sheridan. She's from Merrit Island. She's 19 years old. This is Joy Sheffield. She's from Panama City. She's 22 years old. From Pensacola, it's Rosemarie Nelson. She's 21 years old. And say hello to Gail Shreve, 19-year-old from Seminole. And our final contestant of this group is Deanne Wilson from Tampa. She's 18 years old. Let's welcome back all of our contestants. Ladies. And now, it's time for the beginning part of our competition. Right now, let's meet the 15 semi-finalists. Number 1, from Miami, is Susan Smith. Number 2 is Eugenia Rywant from Miami. And third on my list is Maria Giglioranzo from Miramar. Fourth on my list is Kristen Tetzworth. Next we have, hailing from Miramar, Barbara Janicek. And from Newport Richey, say hello to Lisa Lyon. Next we have, from Merritt Island, Penny Sheridan. Coming to us from Tallahassee is Jean Blackwell. More than halfway down my list now. Our next contestant hails from Fort Lauderdale, Lisa Russian. Our next semifinalist from the 15, Deanne Wilson from Tampa. Five names left. And this is Vicki Pierce from Lakeland. I have 4 names left. One of the 4 girls is Janet Bishop from Riviera Beach. Three girls left. One of these 3 is Juanita Matthews from Vero Beach. Two girls left for the semifinalists. One of these 15 girls that I will name might possibly be the next Miss Florida USA, and that is Cheryl Lanier from Zoloft Springs. And last on my list, number 15, from Miramar, Monique Causa. Congratulations, ladies, and congratulations to the 15 semi-finalists. Thank you, girls. We'll be seeing you later on in the competition. You know, the girls have had a very active week here in South Florida. Not only have they been involved in all aspects of judging, but they've also enjoyed our wonderful sunshine. Now, let's take a look at some of the fun the girls have had this week.
It's been a perfect weekend in South Florida for the pageant, and it didn't take the girls long to get checked in and head to the beach. Many of the contestants already knew each other from college or work, and they were anxious to catch up on the news. There's a full schedule ahead because this is one of the most exciting weekends in Hollywood and Hallandale. Don't go near the water doesn't apply here. Even though our Florida girls are already well tanned, the Hollywood beaches were still irresistible. The girls themselves became a South Florida tourist attraction, and the Diplomat guests worked their cameras overtime, getting pictures of the contestants playing on the beach. There was plenty to do for everyone, and it gave the girls a chance to relax together before the pageant competition began. Part of the excitement of the Miss Florida pageant is the prizes to be given to the winner. Tonight's winner will receive a fabulous $500 jewelry wardrobe from Sarah Coventry. Each contestant will receive the exclusive gold-tone crown pin designed especially for Miss Universe state pageants. Sarah Coventry is the leading retailer devoted exclusively to contemporary fashion jewelry. The crown awarded tonight's winner is a masterpiece of sparkling elegance and a symbol of delicate beauty. The official crown for the Miss Florida pageant is provided by Sarah Coventry. Maybelline is the official cosmetic of the Miss Florida pageant, and a gift of Maybelline Cosmetics has been presented to each of our contestants, plus a $500 cash award. The winner of the Miss Florida crown will also receive a complete set of luggage from Sears, a weekend vacation, all expenses paid from the Diplomat Hotel. From Elaine's, jewelry for her wardrobe. Miss Florida will also receive with her title a $500 cash prize and a personal appearance contract.
Let's meet our semi-finalists in the evening gowns. Here we have, starting us off, is Susan Smith. Susan is 20 years old. She's from Miami. She's attending the University of Miami. She would like to consider herself a considerate, dependable, and creative lady. Her hobbies are piano, tennis, and swimming. In fact, if she could meet anyone, she would like to meet Prince Charles. Her favorite food is chicken. Hello, Susan. Why would you like to meet Prince Charles?
I hear them say he's charming.
That's very nice. Do you have any specific reason why it's chicken and lobster you enjoy, like more than anything else?
Well, there's so many recipes and dishes with chicken and lobster.
All right. Let's have a nice hand for Susan Smith. Thank you, Susan. Next is Eugenia Reinwatt. Eugenia is 23 years of age. She's a model from Miami. She likes to consider herself a dependable, personable person. She would like to meet Diana Ross, and if she could change places with one person, that would be Barbra Streisand. Her ideal man would be a sensitive, dependable person. Hello, Eugenia. How are you? You know, I was reading your little card here. It says that you have a pool cue. Now, you have to tell me, are you a good shot?
Excellent.
You are. How did you learn to play pool?
I played at school at college at Florida State.
Oh, you did. Did you beat a lot of the guys there?
Yes, I was just in a National 8-ball tournament in October.
Great. Let's have a nice hand for Eugenia. Thank you. Welcome, Maria Gilorenzo. She's 20 years of age. She's from Miramar and a student. She likes to think of herself as an outgoing, personable, dependable lady. In fact, she would love to visit Europe. Now, her prized possession is friendship. And the man that she'd like to meet would be a kind, loving, and intelligent person. If she could change places with anyone, that would be Jacqueline Smith. And she would love to meet Bruce Jenner. Now, Maria, what would you say to Bruce Jenner if you met him?
Oh, I just love to meet him because he's a great athlete, and I'd love him. I'd kiss him.
Yes, this is Maria. Thank you, Maria. And say hello to Kristen Tetzworth. She's 25 years of age. And she's the kind of person that considers herself an achiever, straightforward and positive. She would like to meet Linda Carter, in fact. Her ideal man would be an honest, romantic self-starter. Her prized possession is her freedom of choice. She has also graduated from Florida State University. Now, my dear, you have an ambition to be a U.S. Congresswoman. Can you tell me why you would like to be a Congresswoman?
Because I've always been interested in politics, and I feel that there is a woman's place in government.
Very nice. Let's give her a nice hand. This is Christine. Barbara Janicek is next. She's 24 years of age. She hails from Miramar. Her ambition is to have an outgoing, intelligent young man. Also to have hobbies such as sewing and swimming and photography. Her favorite flower is the daisy. Now, if she could meet any star, that would be Burt Reynolds. Now, I know, Barbara, your ambition is not to meet a man. I know that. You would like, it says here on your card, that you would like to meet Burt Reynolds. What would you say to Burt if you did meet him, if you walked through the door right now?
I think I'd be tongue-tied if I met Burt Reynolds.
Well, you say also that you'd like to see Bjorn Borg. I read that on your card. What, are you a tennis fan?
Yes, I am.
You play tennis yourself?
No.
You don't, but you like it.
Yes, I like to watch it.
Very nice. Let's give Barbara a nice hand, please. Next is Lisa Lyon. She's 21 years of age. She's from Newport Richey. She's a college student. And if she could change places with anyone, that would be Barbara Walters. Now, her ideal place to visit would be Australia. In fact, her ideal man is happy, outgoing, honest, with a very nice personality. And she has a CB handle called Yellow Bird. Yellow Bird. Is yellow your favorite color?
Sure is.
It is. I see here on your card that you would like to meet Jerry Lewis. Why would you like to meet Jerry Lewis?
Well, Jerry Lewis is a very special person to me. My brother has muscular dystrophy, and Jerry's done an awful lot of work for the Muscular Dystrophy Association, and I just would like to thank him personally.
Well, very nice. Let's give her a nice hand, please. Yes, Lisa Lyon, one of our 15 semi-finalists. Say hello to Penny Sheridan. She's 19 years of age. She's from Merrit Island. Modeling instructor. She would like to meet Neil Simon. In fact, she considers her good luck charm a penny. Her ideal man would be loyal, kind, and considerate. And her favorite food is lobster. One of her favorite sports is deep sea fishing. She considers herself an energetic and very poised young lady. Hello, Penny. Join me over here. What is it like to go deep sea fishing?
Deep sea fishing.
I said diving, didn't I?
No, you
I said fishing. What is it like?
Well, before you go out, I advise you take a seasick pill. But if you hook into a swordfish or a sailfish, it's pretty exciting.
Have you ever hooked into a sailfish or any other fish?
I caught my first swordfish out of Fort Lauderdale Port. So
Well, very nice.
I've caught a few sailfish also.
Well, congratulations. Let's have a nice hand, please, for Penny. Our next contestant is Jean Blackwell. She's 26 years of age. She's from Tallahassee. Her consideration of herself is somewhat of a sincere and ambitious woman. She would like to meet Jacqueline Smith. Now, one of her places and ambitions to meet is Switzerland. Now, if she could have lived at any time, it would have been during the American Revolution. Her ideal man is kind, intelligent, and would have a wonderful sense of humor. She's a social secretary at the governor's mansion. Well, how are you tonight?
Doing just great.
You look good.
Thank you.
Now, what do you actually do at the governor's mansion?
I'm personal secretary for Mrs. Graham. I do all her scheduling, her phone calls, her correspondence, official hostess at the mansion, just about anything that comes along, I do it.
Well, it sounds like you're a busy lady.
I am, and I love it.
Well, nice to have you here tonight. Let's give her a nice round of applause, please. Yes. And say hello to Lisa Russian. She's 19 years of age. She's from Fort Lauderdale. She is a model and student. She considers herself an honest, fun-loving, outdoorsy lady. In fact, she would like to meet Cheryl Teague. She would also like to visit the most beautiful island in the world. Her prized possession is her knickknacks. Her ideal man, handsome, tall, and lean, and mostly honest. Now, I have been wondering all week, and I've been reading this card. I need to know, what is the most beautiful island to you that you would like to visit?
So far I haven't found it, but I am looking for it.
You are. Well, that's good. Now, it says on your card also that you are a model, or your ambition is to become a model. Are you modeling at this time right now?
I'm not yet. I'm really looking forward to get into it. I would love to do it, and it's an exciting life, and that's what I like, an exciting life.
Well, that's good. Let's have a nice hand for Lisa, please. Thank you, Lisa. Say hello to Deanne Wilson. She's 18 years of age. She's from Tampa and a student there. She considers herself an ambitious, cheerful, sunny lady. Her hobbies are tennis, boating, and her favorite food is Mexican and Chinese. Now, if she could meet any star, that star would be Barbra Streisand or John Travolta. And if she could say hello to one special person, that would be our president, Mr. Jimmy Carter. Hi, how are you? Now, I need to ask you, what would you say to Mr. Jimmy Carter if you did have a chance to meet him?
I'm not really sure. I think it would just be the greatest thing just to meet, you know, the man that's in charge of the United States.
Would you have any suggestions what he could do at all? I mean, anything that you'd like to see changed?
It would depend on what was going on then.
Very nice. She sounds like a politician. Let's give her a hand. This is for Deanne. Next is Vicki Pierce, 18, from Lakeland. She's a title clerk. She considers herself an intelligent and pleasant person to be with. In fact, if she could visit any place in the world, that would be the Virgin Islands. Now, to have lived in the turn of the century would have been one of her fantasies. Her hobbies are gymnastics and dancing. Her favorite food would be barbecued chicken, and her favorite flower is the rose. How are you, Vicki?
Fine, thank you.
Welcome. Now, it says you'd like to meet Cheryl Tiegs. What would you say to Cheryl Tiegs if you met her?
I'd say that you are great.
You like what she does, huh?
True.
Well, that's great. Now, barbecue chicken. Do you spend a lot of time in front of the barbecue pit?
Often as I can.
You cook it yourself?
No.
Oh, you don't? Let's say hello to Vicki. This is Janet Bishop next, one of our 15 semi-finalists. She's 23 years of age from Riviera Beach. She's an interior designer. Janet has graduated from the University of Kentucky, and she would like to visit the Mediterranean. In fact, if she could change places with anyone, that would be Carol Burnett. Her ideal man would be sincere, tentative to one's needs, and confident with himself. If she could have lived at any time, it would have been the colonial times. Hi there, I don't bite, Janet. So you want to live at the colonial times. Why would you like to live at that certain period of time?
Well, because that's when women are women and gentlemen are gentlemen, and it's just a wonderful time.
Well, that's nice. Let's give her a nice hand, ladies and gentlemen. Janet. Juanita Matthews is next of our 15 semi-finalists. She's 18 years old. She's from Vero Beach, a teacher and preschool children. She considers herself a kind and loving, intelligent person. In fact, she would love to change places with Cheryl Tiegs and visit Greece. Now, her good luck charm is a horseshoe necklace, and her prized possession is her horse's baby teeth. Her horse's baby teeth. You have your horse's baby teeth?
Yes, I do. I grew up with my horse, and when I had to sell her, that was the only thing I had left.
Well, that's...
Kept him.
All right. Well, you also want to meet Lee Majors, is that correct? What would you say to Lee Majors if he walked through the door right now?
I'd probably faint.
Thank you very much. Let's give her a nice hand. This is Juanita Matthews. And next on our list is Cheryl Lanier. She's 21 years of age. She's from the University of Florida. She's a student. She likes to consider herself a compassionate, ambitious, and inquisitive person. In fact, her hobbies are horseback riding and drawing. Her favorite food is prime rib. And her favorite song is You Light Up My Life. Her career ambition is a psychiatric nurse. Well, are you ready to be a psychiatric nurse, do you think?
Well, I think I am. I need a little bit more schooling, but I'm prepared.
Well, that's nice. Let's give a nice hand for Cheryl Lanier. And last on my list of 15 semi-finalists is Monique Causa. She's 21 years of age from Miramar. She is a model. Monique likes to consider herself a compatible, honest, and sincere lady. Her hobbies are horseback riding and jogging. Her favorite food is escargot, and she would like to meet Burt Reynolds. And if she could go any place, it would be the Hawaiian Islands. Her ideal man is tall, nice-looking, very masculine, with a soft heart. You're not asking for much, are you? Monique, why would you like a gentleman with a soft heart?
Because they're the best kind. They'll take care of you for one.
They will?
Most definitely.
Oh, that's very nice.
Why have a man that cheats on you?
None of us do that. What, are you kidding yourself?
Oh, yeah.
Your ambition is to be an actress. Actually, and what kind of acting would you like to get into?
start out with commercials and then possibly go into films.
Thank you very much, Monique. Let's have a nice hand for all of our 15 semi-finalists. Let us meet our 15 semi-finalists right now. Starting us off is Susan Smith. Susan is 20 years of age. She's 5'6". She weighs 105 pounds. She measures 34, 24, 34. She has blue eyes and blonde hair. Say hello to Eugenia Rywant. She's 23 years of age. She's 5'7". She weighs 107 pounds. She measures 34, 23 and a half, 34. She has auburn hair and blue eyes. Joining us now is Maria Gigliorenzo. She's 20 years of age. She's 5'5", 114 pounds. She measures 34, 24, 34. She has blonde hair and blue eyes. Welcome, Kristen Tetzworth. She's 5'5", 115 pounds. She measures 35, 23, 35. She has brown hair and brown eyes. Another of our 15 semi-finalists is Barbara Janicek. She's 5'5" and 1/2", 112 pounds. She measures 34, 24, 34. She has blonde hair and blue eyes. And welcome, Lisa Lyon. She's 5'5" and 1/2". She weighs 115 pounds. She measures 35 and a half, 24 and a half, 36. She's a brunette and has hazel eyes. Penny Sheridan is our next Miss Florida hopeful. She's 5'6" and a half inches tall. She weighs 105 pounds. She measures 33 and a half, 22 and a half, 33 and a half. She has brown hair and blue eyes. Say hello to Jean Blackwell. She's 5'7", weighs 123 pounds. She measures 35, 26, 35. She has light brown hair and blue eyes. Coming down the stairway now, Lisa Russian. She's 5'6" and 3/4. She weighs 112 pounds. She measures 34 and a half, 24 and a half, 36. She has hazel eyes and blonde hair. This is Deanne Wilson. She's 5'6" tall, weighs 115 pounds. She has blonde hair and blue eyes. She measures 36, 24 and a half, 36. And more of our 15 semifinalists is Vicki Pierce. She's 5'7", 1/2 inches. She weighs 114 pounds. She has medium brown hair and blue-green eyes. She measures 34, 24, 35. Say hello to Janet Bishop. She's 23 years old. She stands 5 foot 7 inches. She weighs 123 pounds. She has dark blonde hair, brown eyes. She measures 36, 24 and a half, 37. Here is Juanita Matthews. She's 5 foot 7, 120 pounds. She measures 35, 24, 36. She has hazel eyes and dark blonde hair. And second from the last of our 15 finalists is Cheryl Lanier. Cheryl's 5 foot 8, weighs 115 pounds. She measures 34, 24, 36. She has blue eyes and brown hair. The last of our ladies in the swimsuit competition, semi-finalist, is Monique Causa. She's 5 foot 10 inches. She weighs 120 pounds. She measures 33, 23, 34. She has dark blonde hair and green eyes. These are our 15 semi-finalists in the swimsuit competition. Ladies, will you now go on the ramp for the quarter turn? Boy, if I was a judge, I'll tell you one thing. I would have a hard time judging, especially in this competition. Now, girls, to help the judges, could you please turn? Girls. Again, please. Now, if you could rotate for the judges, please, ladies. Thank you. Judges are now tabulating their scores. They will pick 5 finalists. One of those 5 ladies will be the #1 lady for the Miss Florida pageant here today. Thank you, ladies. Now, while the girls are leaving to change, let's take another look at some of the fun our girls have had this past week.
There's been plenty of time for the girls to enjoy South Florida and the activities available in the area. Whether it was golf, tennis, or fishing, there was something for everyone. Our golfers weren't sure how to make up their foursomes, but there were plenty of kibitzers to give them advice. As everyone knows, golf is a game where form counts. and there was no doubt that our team has plenty of form. However, it was tough for the gallery to keep their eyes on the ball. Our Miss Florida Golf Tournament had its own set of rules, and every player was a winner. When the girls went fishing, there were plenty of stories about the ones that got away. Some wanted deep-sea fishing, while others preferred to drop their lines from the dock. No shortage of observers on shore to witness the rather unorthodox methods of casting. But no matter what their style, the end of the day netted one spectacular trophy. Tennis gave some of the girls an opportunity to prove their competitive skills. Once they decided on who would judge, the game was underway. Our players showed their dedication to good sportsmanship and a touch of humility as well. The opening serve is coming up as our gallery waits in tense anticipation. Well, so much for the game plan. One of America's great sports fans, Burt Bacharach, came out to visit with the contestants. And if a pretty girl is like a melody, Burt should have the inspiration to write a dozen hit songs. If you give me your autograph, I'll give you mine. Follow our contestants as they head out for new adventures. The ocean attracted some as they tried their skills at seamanship. Who could resist joining this Navy? Want something really different? Like Malaysian water buffalo? Gulfstream Park invited the girls over to see a rehearsal of the water buffalo race that will be part of the fun at Florida Derby Day. Although they were assured the animals were friendly, our girls preferred to watch from a safe distance. And with our beauties around, it was tough for the beast to keep his mind on his work.
I've had a fantastic time with the ladies. I've got a chance to visit with them and meet them all. I've written a song called Looking for Love, and right now, this is my way of saying thank you to them. I'm looking for love. Won't you tell me, have you seen it? I'm looking for love. Won't you tell me, have you seen it? I'm looking for love. Won't you tell me, have you seen it? So many times I think I found the right one. Suddenly the romance drifts away. You seem to look like you understand. Do you have a moment to spare? I'm looking for love. Won't you tell me, have you seen it? I'm looking for love. Won't you tell me, have you seen it? I'm looking for love. Won't you tell me, have you seen it? Strange as it may seem, coming from a man like me. Well, I find it hard to go out at night, just look for a lady. Suddenly I saw your face, and I knew that no one could take your place. I'm looking for love. Won't you tell me, have you seen it? Looking for love. Won't you tell me, have you seen it? Looking for love. Won't you tell me, have you seen it? You stared into my eyes. I've never had such feelings. I'm ready to explode. I found love. Won't you tell me, have you found it? I found love. Deep inside me, I found love. I found love. Deep inside you, I found love. I found love. Thank you. Boy, oh boy, it's going to be a hard decision, I know that. But, you know, before we go on to the final 5 judging, right now is a very special time when one girl is awarded a prize for Miss Photogenic. In fact, this girl was picked by the press photographer and also by TV people throughout the area. That coveted award goes to Jean Blackwell. Very nice. And next, this is the Miss Amity Award. This is the girl that the ladies here would like to consider somewhat their sister. And that lady is that very special person, Jan Lasik. Very nice, Jan. Now, it's the time that we've all been waiting for. Right now, we are going to pick our 5 finalists. Now, I know the judges have had a hard time, but I'm sure they've come to a decision. Don, thank you. Oh, yes. Drum roll, please. One of these 5 ladies will be the next Miss Florida, 1979. It's my pleasure to introduce number 1 on my list is Janet Bishop. Yes. Second on my list for the 5 finalists is Eugenia Rywant. Third on my list, and a hopeful to be Miss Florida, is Barbara Janicek. Third on my list of 5, the second from the last, is Miss Penny Sheridan. And the last of the 5 contestants to possibly be Miss Florida USA is Vicki Pierce. These are our 5 finalists. This is it. Time to select Miss Florida USA. Now we'll begin with our second runner-up. The card, please. The second runner-up of the 1979 Miss Florida pageant is Barbara Janicek. Very nice. Now, the first runner-up is a very important position. The first runner-up is Janet Bishop. Now, the final moment. One of these 3 girls will go on to represent Florida in the Miss USA pageant. And she is, tension building, Miss Florida USA 1979 is Penny Sheridan. Yes. All right, Miss 1979, Miss Florida. And now, Penny Sheridan will take the customary walk. Miss Florida 1979, Penny Sheridan. Penny is a modeling instructor, and she would like to meet Neil Simon. Yes, a very lucky lady tonight with her lucky penny. Penny is from Merrit Island. Congratulations. You're the first to kiss you. Congratulations. Mwah. So, I bet you're excited you can't even talk, right?
You're right.
Well, I hope you enjoy yourself, and I think you're going to do a very fine job as Miss Florida.
Thank you. I want to thank everyone who was here to back me up today, my family and my friends. Thank you all very much.
Let's give her a nice hand, ladies and gentlemen, and a nice hand to all of our contestants that were here tonight. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. And we'd like to thank the Diplomat here. And we'd also like to thank our judges that have helped us out. And also the audience that was with us tonight. Have a nice night. Good night, everybody, and take care. Nice to have you with us at the 1979 Miss Florida USA pageant.